Hi friends, welcome to Crafting and Relaxing. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope that 2021 has been good to you so far. Today's video is the Crafty Goals collab with Amalia. It is the wrap up for 2020. So I'm going to show you how my 2020 goals turned out. And I won't be doing goals videos in 2021, but I will be setting goals. And if you want to hear more about how they're going, you can watch my updates videos. You can still track along with Amalia on her channel, or hashtag Crafty Goals will keep you in the loop. So you've seen this journal a bunch of times. I have started filling it up a little bit more. I really didn't during the year like I planned, so it wasn't as cute for you every month. You know, it could have been developing more, but I've been adding little things in here and there. And I have a bunch of extra photos. I wrote about 2020. I have a bunch of extra photos from my 2020 scrapbook page, and I posted that video yesterday. So I'll add some photos in here too, because I did order way too many. I don't know what I thought I was gonna do, how I would fit all of those. So you can see I've just added a few stars to pick up on the gold of that sticker. Try something new. For December, I kicked off, it didn't actually start, it starts in January, but my Joy of Blue collab. I've never hosted a collab. I'm terrified. It was scary just to send out the first email that said, here's the thumbnail, this is the date we're going to post, all of that. Sometimes you just have to put yourself out there, and that's really what Try Something New is about. Trying some new technique, something that pushes me to grow. Then Make Something Blue. I have my December daily junk journal, and if you've seen any of those videos, this is just blue goodness all day long. So I think I definitely met the Make Something Blue for the month. Then journal page. This is art journal page. I did an art journal page about my tiny cat. That video hasn't come out yet, but you can take a look later in the week and see it. It was a big stretch for me, really big. Then 30-minute tidy. I am sure I did more than one, but I only wrote down December 12th. Then Crafty Friends and Quilt Book pages were already done. I did my 12 by 12 page, and that video came out yesterday, and I titled it 2020 Virus Times, and it showed some of the things that we did in 2020 at our house, because that's pretty much where we were. This is the one that I didn't meet, and I thought about this because it was about 24 or maybe 48 hours before the end of the year, but I hadn't finished my 12 by 12 page because I was waiting for the photos to pick those up, and I wasn't quite done with the art journal page. I could have maybe crammed in another paper pad. It just wouldn't have been fun. I could have taken a 12 or a 6 by 6. I have a couple started even, and just hurried through, slapped a bunch of cards together and checked it off the list. But I decided that's not what this was about, right? I'm supposed to be having fun, not just meeting these goals. I think this was pretty amazing. Keep in mind, when I set the goal of using things up every month, the idea was to decrease my stash. I didn't take really good inventory at the beginning of 2020, but even in a pandemic, when I wasn't out in the world shopping nearly as much, I don't think my stash went down. So maybe be clear when you set your goals about what is your intention. If the goal was to get me to craft and play with paper, I did it. So, I mean, it had benefit. If it was a decrease your stash, maybe I should have had a spending or a purchasing limitation. But I think it was fun, and I'm just going to go ahead and say that's okay. Amalia's word for this month for the theme is praise, and I'm going to praise myself on this and say, hey, it's fine. In December, I did finish 2, Basic Gray and Bow Bunny. It's just that October and November, I didn't finish anything. Okay, then this was an add-on. It wasn't one of the original goals, and that's part of why I'm less concerned about the page before. These are all the partials that I used up, and in December I used Bow Bunny Altitude. That was the one with the purple and the blue and the weird ski paper, and I glued something in right here that was sitting on my counter, and I just thought it should be on this page. That's sort of how I journal in general. I think that is it for this journal. As far as what I have going on, it might show up again in an updates video on my channel or something else if you want to see how it turns out. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to give yourself some praise. 2020 was quite a year, and if you made it to the end and you can still smile and bring someone else joy, then I think you did a great job. Set some goals for yourself for 2021. Make them measurable so that you know if you really met them. Give yourself some challenges because it really helps you find joy in every day. And I would not have cleaned my craft room as often. I'm keeping that goal. I'm keeping something blue and something new. Those were great challenges for me. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you supporting this collab. Be sure and check out Amalia's channel and all the other collaborators in the description down below. Take care. Bye-bye.